The topic of today's video is preparation of an effective and applicable work schedule in BIM environment 02A concept design activities. Errol Muratti, Iraq Free District, born in 1961. Iraqi Turkmen by origin. Graduated from Basra University, Faculty of Civil Engineering in 1984. 39 years of work experience in construction site, technical, office, planning and project management fields. Please take a look to my detailed resume file found on the link shown on the screen. Waiting with great pleasure for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as shown on the screen. Design works are known as the contract language for construction projects. Only design drawings can convey the stage a project will go through from beginning to end. This being the case, it will monitor the development of the design drawings step by step in the quantity takeoff that form the basis of the cost calculations of the project and accordingly the work schedule. In this video, we will examine which design activities the concept design covers so that the initial basis of the initial work schedule can be established in parallel with the organization followed in the concept design. Site analysis. This sample is a model of a hospital building with its surroundings. It will be located in Kufri, Iraq. Export georeference civil 3D topography data into AutoCAD for survey and site plan, then into Autodesk Docs for connecting tissue into InfraWorks for coordination purposes. Then start site context analysis, providing a topography to a landscape architect and save directly into the cloud repository of BIM Collaborate by Civil 3D. Site context into format. First of all, we have to market the conceptual design decisions. Building size, area, occupant load, height, number of floors, location on site, construction type, and arrangement of rooms for proper egress, doors, exit discharge, door swing direction, and lighting, HVAC, and indoor air quality, insulation and fire rating requirements based on construction type. The file extracted with Model Builder in InfraWorks is saved in Autodesk Docs. They're providing all extra information that used for site analysis, including roads, buildings, existing infrastructure, and parking lots, and so on. Bring into Revit. Format is Revit's solution for schematic design for quickly creating matching studies, matching analysis of what can be possible in the project boundaries. The textures and imagery are preserved in format and directly saved to the cloud so can be brought into AutoCAD or Revit using the XML definition to export from Civil 3D, the link site coordination and survey data to create a site in Revit for aligning different models. Link AutoCAD landscaping associated with the same monument within Revit, run context analysis associated with project site, and create appropriate textures. Collaborate in Formit. Formit is an intuitive 3D sketching tool for the conceptual design phase. Refine design to better fit the functional requirements of project site and develop meaningful project data in a short amount of time to better communicate and support design intent. Create additional markups, edit the model using the web interface, or use the model in a presentation design review to a different set of stakeholders, arranging site area and the floor area ratio. Solar and energy analysis. Check shadows and sun editor. Use scenes editor for animation. View solar analysis results. Understand how the building can best perform when certain decisions are made using Autodesk Insight. Save files directly into the Autodesk Docs and access information immediately. Import format into Revit. Access to the design option created by the design architect. Model directly imported into the appropriate place. Move information back and forth between Revit and Format. Move the model into the intuitive way of modeling in Format for continuing design exploration, changing geometry, assigning materials, exploring design options, or enhancing the design using computational design methods. Optionally in Format. Explore different computational design studies and generate multiple design options and models in an intuitive environment. Then send results back to Revit and manipulate the visibility using the view controls. This workflow will enhance the designer's ability to work conceptually across multiple platforms by the cloud connection. Exploring drawing files into packages. Different consultants use the viewer to check the integrity of the drawings files and consume it by accepting the design change by them and linking directly into the project. Drawing files package consists of civil, coordination, landscape, map, structural, and architectural models. This process is repeated at established intervals in the design process. See the change and refresh the link in Rabbit to understand the latest change. Concept design activities, 3D model-based coordination. Activities that form the framework, site-level coordination, major large object coordination. Concept design activities, compliance and regulatory standards. Activities that form the framework, cross-departmental areas, specific room requirements. Concept design activities, architectural model. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point, schematic layout of major process architectural elements represented at load 100 or 200 like exterior and interior masonry wall, roofs, doors, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions, element sizes, and orientations. Concept design activities. Structural model. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point, schematic layout of major process structural elements represented at lot 100 or 200 like wall, floor, slabs, columns and column grids, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions, element sizes, and orientations. Concept design activities, HIVAC model. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point, schematic layout of major HVAC equipment represented at lot 100 or 200 like condensing units, VIV boxes, air handling units, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions and equipment orientations. Concept design activities, plumbing model. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point, schematic layout of major plumbing equipment represented at lot 100 or 200 like water heaters, sinks, toilets, safety showers, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions and equipment orientations. Concept design activities. Electrical model. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point, schematic layout of major electrical equipment represented at lot 100 or 200, like generators and service entrance equipment, switchgear, switchboard, model control centers, large motor controllers, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions and equipment orientations. Concept design activities, process mechanical. Activities that form the framework, schematic representation of existing model as a background starting point. Schematic layout of major process mechanical equipment represented at lot 100 or 200 like tanks, pumps, centrifuges, screens, and so on. Approximate layout dimensions and equipment orientations. Concept design activities. Cost estimation. Activities that form the framework. Conceptual cost allowance. Example, unit price for floor area, unit price for hospital bed, unit price for parking stall, and so on. Assumptions on future content. Concept design activities for the scheduling. Activities that form the framework, total project construction duration, rating of major elements, timescale, ordered appearance of major activities. Concept design activities, sustainable materials. Activities that form the framework, lead strategies, approximate quantities of materials by lead categories. Concept design activities, analysis, simulation. Activities that form the framework, strategy and performance criteria based on volumes and areas. Conceptual design based on geometry and assumed system types. In the next video, we will focus on the concept design work schedule. Take care. Hope to see you.